Hello Virgo, welcome to your soul path reading. We are going to explore your spiritual gifts and your spiritual purpose and mission for this life journey. And if you would like a personal soul path reading, I am offering those. I will leave the link listed below. Or if you feel that you need a mediumship reading, a tarot reading, or a love reading, I will link my daughter Kiri's info below. She is a wonderful psychic medium and I highly recommend her. So let's get into it, Virgo. Let's look at your soul. Okay, so we have protected, your beliefs, the Lightworker, false prophet, and forgive it all. Okay, Virgo. So we'll state the obvious, you're a light worker. But let's start here. So you are very protected by the higher realms. This does not mean that you never find trouble, okay? But there are some things that never played out that you have absolutely no awareness or concept of because you were shielded and protected from those things. And some of you may have like, you can think of different things and you're like, oh my gosh, I was so lucky. Okay, but this is more than that. There are things that never happened. The timeline was switched so you would not go through that. Okay, you have been protected and they really want you to know that. That being the very first card out when we're talking about you and your soul. You are protected by higher realms. Just know that. And now this card, your beliefs, and this, look at that, it is a woman in a cage, and around that cage is an energetic bubble. And what this means, Virgo, is you don't see yourself as the light worker. You don't see yourself for your divinity and your worth and your value. You don't know. You really don't. You might have some concept, but what I'm getting is Spirit wants to break you free from the cage and burst the bubble so that you can know your divinity. And not just that, but different beliefs that you hold about yourself and what's possible and who you are, all of that. Because with false prophet right here, you've been lied to, okay? There's been people that you've encountered in your life that have programmed your subconscious to turn against your inner knowing, because a light worker is an energy that cannot be contained. A light worker is here to bring light codes, to expand consciousness, to be the light in the darkness for others, to put the light in the darkness of one's consciousness and one's heart space. Okay? And that's not an easy job. And because of what you've gone through in this life, you don't see yourself or recognize yourself for the light worker you are, the earth angel that you are. And no, being a light worker is not skipping through life all positive and joy, love and light. No, like you strive to hold the vibe of that, obviously, but you are also having a human experience, and it's not easy to human. So don't be hard on yourself. If you get mad, you get frustrated, you get angry, you get sad, you'll always find your way back to center somehow, some way, Virgo. And that's also part of the protection is it's like no matter what, you're going to land on your feet. And if you didn't land on your feet, you're eventually going to stand back up upon them. Okay? It's not easy to be a light worker. And you're here to shine the light in the life of others where they are illusioning themselves, they are lying to themselves, they're being false with themselves. And that can cause people to become very triggered, right? And then try to gaslight and tell you that something's wrong with you and you're crazy and you're suspicious and you're wrong. And it's just, I feel like it's had an impact on you, and that's why this belief system has come out. And then here over on the other side of that is forgive it all. Because Virgo, as a light worker, you are a more evolved, wiser, advanced soul than most of the souls that are inhabiting bodies on this planet. Okay? You're older, you're wiser, you're more seasoned, you're a bit of a teacher, you're shining the light where people need to look, and that's not always an easy thing to do. And so Spirit's saying, listen, I know certain things have hurt you, but let's forgive this. Doesn't mean we're excusing it, justifying it, but forgiveness is the recognition of the past cannot be changed, and you don't need to carry the weight of others' shadow and falsities within you that got there through their behavior. Spirit really wants to help you work on healing and forgiveness and release so you can know yourself more as the light worker you are and come more into yourself, more into your power, more into your magic and your energy, and break you free. So let's pull some more cards. Because even see like this, that it's like a cage over her head. It's that what you've gone through has created the cage and the bubble as a way of protection. Okay, and that I see that reiterated with the cage over here. But you're moving into a period of great transformation, Virgo. You're going to have some big awakenings over 2025. Okay, sacral chakra. You are highly sensitive to chemicals, adjectives, processed foods, and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. So sacral chakra is your divine feminine energy. It's your water chakra, whether you are a feminine or a masculine. Everybody has a sacral water chakra. And with this coming out, there is some healing that needs to take place, and you are caged in from your passions, from dreams, from believing, because it's within the sacral that we conceive the ideas that we want to experience in this life journey, and it's through the solar plexus, the divine masculine, we manifest that. And so right now, Virgo, you are in the midst of an awakening, a transformation, and you may notice certain things you are feeling sensitive to now, certain smells, you know, like for some of you, I feel if you have like some sort of like plugins, Glade plugin, something like that in your home, try removing all of those and see how you feel, because as a light worker, you are spiritually sensitive and you're going through an awakening, which means there's layers being peeled back. You're being freed, and stuff that you could handle in this scenario, when you're fully opened and bloomed, it's like what has kept you in the cage. You don't want that anymore. So some healing to the sacral chakra. Visualize success. See, it's time to manifest, Virgo. See yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in a positive outcome. Virgo, visualize how you want your life to be. Every aspect of it. Because you're creating from there. Do some sacral chakra meditations as well. Workshops and seminars. Attending and giving speeches as part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. Okay, as this is a general reading, every Virgo is kind of in a different space. Virgo, if you're just awakening to yourself as a light worker and potential spiritual gifts that you have, it is time for workshops, seminars, books. There's lots of stuff on YouTube for free to help you open up and activate your spiritual gifts. There's so much information around what being a light worker is. And now for other Virgos who are very well aware and seasoned in this energy, it may be time for you to take on more of a teaching role. If you're already in practice, it may be time to learn a new skill when it comes to your spirituality. Okay, so apply this how it would truly fit in your life at present. Goddess, and that pairs up with the sacral. Express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. Virgo, some of you are healers, okay? You're meant to create, to heal, to nurture, and clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. Okay, so with clear yourself coming out and forgive it all, you definitely need to work on some healing, Virgo. And what that healing is different for each and every one of you. But you're a light worker. You're going through an awakening. And part of this is healing old energy, old wounds. It's like long-standing cycles of the soul have now completed. And 2025 is a year of major transition and change for you, not just spiritually, but also in your physical reality, and becoming more aware of the powerful manifester you are. And when you visualize and you hold the frequency of that energy, just pay attention to what manifests, and deep healing coming. All right, Virgo, let's pull some Starseed cards and see what collectives come forward and what they have to say. All right, wow. Okay, we got hybrid with common ground. Now, there's only one of these cards in this entire deck, big deck, and it came out for you, Virgo. And so with hybrid, there could be a little something different about your DNA. Now, I don't know if you've ever had your, you know how there's like 23andMe and all those places you can send to get your DNA analyzed to find out your lineage. What I'm talking about is those of you that have done that and you have some unassigned DNA in your makeup. And I think they say with that, like there was a lot of like interracial coming together, so they're not sure where it goes, or there's just certain parts of, you know, antiquity that they don't know about yet. But there could also be, there's something a little bit different about your DNA, and that's just the way that it is. And, you know, this also goes into negative blood types. So if you have a negative blood type, check out your DNA as well. But there is something different about you, Virgo. And I don't want to say like you're not 100% human, but it's like there's a piece or some coding in your DNA that most people do not have. Okay, and this could absolutely indicate that you are a starseed. And the hybrid thing, it could be like a funneling of multiple energies coming in through this one vessel of you. Wow, that got deep. So there's that. Ooh, serious with unfinished business. Okay, Virgo, so you as a light worker, you have incarnated multiple times here on the earth plane to bring your light, to help others. And this life, there is like a lot of different loose ends of your own soul's journey that you're working on, but that's like secondary to the spiritual work that you're doing as a light worker for others. And Pleiades, devotion to service. Look at that. You incarnated under a Virgo sun for a purpose. Virgo energy is very organized, it's very pure, it's very clean. A lot of people with strong Virgo placement in their chart have to have an absolutely spotless home with everything in its place. Virgo energy is very helpful, it's very nurturing, it's deep and spiritual, but also Virgo energy can be very picky and critical about things. And energetically, Virgo, you are always going to notice when something is not properly aligned energetically. As much as in the physical, if something is like a picture's kind of off, you know, things like that, looking at it visually bothers you, you feel it spiritually. When something is off spiritually, you have that same kind of, so pay attention to that. Also, look up Sirius star seeds, look up Pleiadian star seeds. See if what you read, what you come across resonates with you. There's stuff on YouTube, stuff on Google you could find, but Virgo, you're different. Okay, you're different. You're not like everybody else. And this is spiritual we're talking about, right? So especially, again, if you have unassigned DNA, you have a negative blood type. Also, some of you, there may be like high energy that comes from you. But you are a very dedicated light worker. You are a very seasoned soul, Virgo. The hybrid light worker. Who is devoted with the help of the Pleiadians to serve humanity for upliftment and consciousness expansion, but who is also working on your own soul growth, further expansion with the help of Sirius. Tear down the walls around your heart. Give and receive security and warmth. Okay, Virgo, it's not just your beliefs. You've been through a lot. Oh yeah, because over here we got forgive it all. You've been through a lot, Virgo. And it's being acknowledged. And now is a new era in your journey, this incarnation, and it's time to really work on healing and rewriting your subconscious to believe in the good within yourself and that good things happen and you are part of the good in this world. That's beautiful. Oh, wow, look at that. Let go. Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart and will do everything in our power to protect you. Protected. We'll do everything in our power to protect you. And the first card out of the entire reading was protected. There are some things you've got to let go, Virgo. There are some things you got to let go of. And maybe it could even be a stigma around starseeds, lightworkers, hybrid, like all of that. It might be too woo-woo for you. But Virgo, you're a light worker. It will always come around until you fully embrace it. All right, I'm going to pull you one final card. Ooh, look at this. We got magnetism coming through. And look at that. That's you as a light worker. And I'm going to read from the book on the Blue Messiah cards just because it's deep and it's rich and you need to hear it. All right. Magic is magnetic energy understood. The universe is woven and bound together by cosmic threads of powerful magnetic forces. This same energy that keeps the universe in a state of constant creative motion is the same energy you hold within yourself. Like a magnet, you attract into your life everything that corresponds to your thoughts and emotions. If you have drawn this card, pay attention to what you are currently attracting into your life. To understand real magic is to understand the amazing power of magnetism. You have this great magnetic force and power to manifest possibilities into realities. You have the power to attract or repel the experience that stems from your thoughts through magnetic currents of energy. Now is the time, dear one, to really take the reins on what you attract and manifest into your space. You have the power to either draw in experiences that are beneficial and positive or detrimental and negative. Not all thoughts are actualized, only the strongest of thoughts. It is very important you keep your mind in a positive, healthy state. Should you find your mind wandering into lower vibrational thought patterns, change your thoughts to those of unconditional love. Dear one, the level at which you are able to master the power of your own mind will determine your degree of magic. Chakra associated is the solar plexus and the heart. Write down all that you would like to attract into your life and create your I am affirmations to complement what you have written. Affirmation: I am a constant magnet of love, prosperity, and miracles. Wow, Virgo. This was a powerful reading. You are a hybrid light worker and you're meant to manifest. We got it up here. We got it up here. It's time to explore your spiritual gifts or what really interests you, or it's time to go to the next level and expand if you've already been going down that path, and clear yourself of anything that needs to be healed. Let that be your focus. And I am so happy that I am healed and I've expanded into all that my lessons were meant to bring to me. Because, oh, Virgo, 2025 is just, this is a year for you. You are the hybrid light worker. Look into Sirius and Pleiades. I am sending you lots of love. And again, if you need a personal reading, information is linked below. Take care, Virgo.